As we begin, I'm going to ask you to lay down in a comfortable position where you could lay undisturbed for some time. You might feel tired, you might be wanting to go to sleep, and if you drift off to sleep as you listen to the sound of my voice, that's okay. I'm going to ask you to listen to this tape 4 times in the next 2 months. I'm going to ask you to leave a comment at the end to tell me how it worked. As you lie back, you find a position that is very comfortable, and you stare at one spot on the wall or on the ceiling until your eyes start to grow tired. And as you lie down, you start to realize that you could feel at ease, at peace, and relaxed. You breathe in, then you breathe out. And you breathe in, and 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 you breathe out. And your eyes begin to close. Your body becomes heavy, and you start to leave the focus of your heavy, relaxed, comfortable, and safe body in a lying position as you bring your awareness to your mind and you begin to focus on your mind and your breathing. And as you lie back, you have now become so deeply relaxed, so deeply asleep, that your mind has become so sensitive, so receptive to what I have to say, that everything that I put into your mind will sink so deeply into the unconscious part of your mind and will cause so deep and lasting an impression there that nothing will eradicate it. Consequently, these things that I put into your unconscious mind will begin to exercise a greater and greater influence over the way you think, over the way you feel, and over the way you behave. And because these things will remain firmly embedded in the unconscious part of your mind after you have left here, when you are no longer with me, they will continue to exercise the same great influence over your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, just as strongly, just as surely, just as powerfully when you are back at home or at work or wherever you need this to be with you. You are now so very deeply asleep that everything I tell you is going to happen to you for your own good will happen exactly as I tell you, and every feeling that I tell you will experience. You will experience exactly as I tell you, and these things will continue to happen to you every day just as strongly, just as surely, just as powerfully when you are back at home or at work as when you are with me in this room. During this deep sleep, you are going to feel physically stronger and fitter in every way. You will feel more alert, wide awake, more energetic. You will become much less easily tired, much less easily fatigued when you awake after this hypnosis or in the morning, much less easily discouraged, much less easily depressed. Every day, in every way, you are getting stronger and stronger. Every day, you will become so deeply interested in whatever you are doing, in whatever is going on around you, that your mind will become completely distracted away from yourself. You will no longer think nearly so much about yourself. You will no longer dwell nearly so much upon yourself and your difficulties, and you will become much less conscious of yourself, much less preoccupied with yourself and with your own feelings. You will focus on love. Every day, your nerves will become stronger and steadier, your mind calmer and clearer, more composed, more placid, more tranquil. You will become much less easily worried, much less easily agitated, much less easily fearful and apprehensive, much less easily upset. You will be able to think more clearly. You will be able to concentrate more easily. You will be able to give up your whole undivided attention to whatever you are doing, to the complete exclusion of everything else. Consequently, your memory will rapidly improve, and you will be able to see things in their true perspective without magnifying your difficulties, without ever allowing them to get out of proportion. You are good enough for whatever it is you want in your life, whoever it is. Every day, you will become emotionally much calmer, much more settled, much more comfortable, much less easily disturbed. Every day, you will become and you will remain more and more completely relaxed and less tense each day, both mentally and physically, even when you are no longer with me. And as you become and as you remain more relaxed and less tense each day, so you will develop much more confidence in yourself, much more confidence in your ability to do so. Not only what you have to each day, but more confidence in your ability to do whatever you ought to be able to do without fear of failure, without fear of consequences, without unnecessary anxiety, without uneasiness. You feel comfortable speaking with beautiful, intelligent people. You feel comfortable being close to beautiful, intelligent people. And because of this, every day, you will feel more and more independent and more able to speak up for yourself, to stand on your own feet, to hold your own, to ask what it is that you would like. No matter how difficult or trying things may be, you go for what you want, because that is why you want it, because it is something that you should have. If you like someone, you should go for what you want and take it, and take it, because it's yours. I tell you, they will happen more and more rapidly, powerfully, and more completely. With every treatment I give you, you will feel much happier, much more content, much more optimistic and assertive in every way. You will consequently become much more able to rely upon, to depend upon yourself, your own efforts, your own judgment, your own opinions. You will feel much less need to have to rely upon or depend upon others, because you are so independent, and people like that. And the people you are attracted to find that attractive in you, and you go for what you want in life. What it is in your core right now that you realize that you want, something that you want, somewhere where you want to be, or someone you want to be with. If there is something that there is that you want and have always wanted for a long time, you know that because it will be good for you, that you can go for what you'd like. And it just feels so natural and so calm. You feel safe and secure. Then you realize that those who you ask are willing to help, willing to be with you, willing to show you something, willing to be there for you. And they are so grateful that you are part of their life. Now you are feeling so much more confident, so much more beautiful, so much less worried about anything. You're tired, and you want to sleep. But you know that when you wake up, whenever that's the right time for you, that you will wake up feeling like you had a good sleep, and that you are relaxed and ready for your day. And as you listen to the sound of my voice, you realize that it'll start to fade, and you will drift off to sleep. As you prepare to sleep, you say goodnight, and you fall asleep.